Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World Daily with me, John Jordan. This is the channel for all things blockchain gaming. So if you're interested in that, please do subscribe. And today we're looking at the pre-sale from 9 Chronicles. So pre-sales, people are still doing them, whatever we think about them. Pre-sales, obviously people are selling in-game items and tokens, that sort of thing, before the game is finished and out. I think we've moved on a little bit from people doing pre-sales before the game is even started. So 9 Chronicles is from South Korean company Planetarium. They've been actually in the Ubisoft Entrepreneur Lab for the last 6 months, and they're in again for another 6 month stint. In fact, Ubisoft are kind of giving them some marketing support for this. And 9 Chronicles is there's actually a beta version of it working. It's a closed beta at the moment. It's a PC game, going to launch on Steam, and it is, in many respects, quite Korean. So it's a kind of 2D side-scrolling RPG. But the pre-sale has launched. So a few interesting things about this pre-sale. So we can see here, actually, should we start the video? Let's see what the game's like. So the interesting thing here, phase 1 of the pre-sale is going to last for a month. Goodness me, lasts for a month, and it's got a $70,000 hard cap. It's just launched, so it's just started out. One of the interesting things here is the minimum price is $50. This game's running on Ethereum, so we have that all the way up to $10,000. So what are you getting for that amount of money? So for $50, you're getting a credit and a role on the Discord and early access. So basically, you pay $50 to get access to this game, which seems a little bit steep. You are getting some of these tokens, the NCG token, so that's the in-game token. One of the interesting things about Plarium as a company, and I guess as 9 Chronicles as a game, is they have Planetarium have their own blockchain platform. But basically what it is every game that's developed using it has its own blockchain. So obviously there's some advantages in that you can kind of customize the blockchain to how you want to run the game. There's some disadvantages in that obviously you're kind of onboarding people. There's a kind of people don't understand what's going on necessarily. There's wallet creation, all that sort of stuff, which if you're using a blockchain that people already have some experience of, you sometimes potentially you overcome some of those friction points. I'm not bothered either way. It depends really how the game developer deals with that kind of process. And in many respects, I think having your own blockchain is much more flexible, at least at the moment, as we are with kind of blockchain technology. So you get some of these tokens. If we go up, obviously as we go along the sliding scale, more of these things open. So it's interesting here. Where are we? $300 gives us a physical collector's package. Looks like some sort of kind of maps and things. And also legendary costumes. We're getting more of the tokens, obviously, so the in-game currency. And if we go up to the full $10,000, we're getting hackathon hosting and patron titles and private channels and all the legendary costumes. So getting some NFTs in there as well, and obviously 1.1 million of these tokens. So get a bonus on that. So it's interesting. They've obviously been quite bullish. I guess they've had I think 1,500 people in the closed beta. So they're getting some kind of, I guess, some good feedback on what people like. I guess there's always a bit of a concern with pre-sales that you're never quite sure if the game is going to be successful or not. So potentially, I don't think many people are going to be spending $10,000. And if they are, they're probably going to have a lot of ETH anyway, so it's not really going to be real money. But you're obviously getting some of this currency, which you can't use anywhere else. Probably won't be necessarily supported. I suppose if it's an ERC20 token, someone will set up a Uniswap pool for it. But we're still slightly unsure what's going on with pre-sales. And quite how valuable these things will be. Obviously, NFTs only have value if there's a community that wants to actually buy them. So you could say an NFT has value of $10, but if no one wants to buy it from you for $10, it doesn't have value actually of anything. So there we go. 9 Chronicles it's kind of interesting game. I kind of think I quite like these kind of grindy kind of Asian RPGs. But I don't think they're necessarily a mass market sort of appeal. I mean, obviously they are in Korea and China and Japan, although those countries tend to like slightly different sorts of art style and different sorts of grind. But I think it's kind of one of those games that is worth checking out. I'm not sure necessarily I'm going to get involved in the pre-sale. $50 for early access seems a little bit expensive, but anyway, we'll see. Thanks for watching. This is Blockchain Gaming World Daily, where we take a look at the world of blockchain games and do videos about it. So if that's your thing, please do subscribe. But thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon.